The carry-on bag that's been your faithful travel companion for years might suddenly become a liability at airport security. The comfortable travel outfit you've worn countless times could get you denied boarding. That wheelchair assistance you're counting on for your connecting flight might leave you stranded. I'm about to reveal major airport and airline rule changes happening right now in 2026 that are catching travelers completely off guard, and most people have absolutely no idea these changes even exist. A seasoned business traveler just got hit with an unexpected $75 fee for the same bag she's carried on for the past 3 years. A couple celebrating their anniversary got turned away at the gate because of their clothing choices. A passenger who legitimately needed mobility assistance waited 90 minutes in an airport corridor because the system was completely overwhelmed. These aren't isolated incidents. These are the new realities of air travel in 2026. And by the time this video ends, you'll know exactly what's changing, how these modifications will impact your next trip, and the specific phrases that can protect you when these updated regulations catch you unprepared. The aviation industry has revolutionized faster in the past 2 years than in the previous decade combined. New technologies, enhanced security protocols, and post-pandemic health measures have created a completely different airport experience. What worked in 2024 might get you stuck in security lines for hours today. Here's what's happening right now that could derail your next trip if you're not prepared. The biggest shock hitting travelers involves the new universal biometric screening system. Starting in major airports across North America and Europe, facial recognition and fingerprint scanning have become mandatory for all passengers, including domestic flights. Gone are the days when you could simply show your boarding pass and ID to a human agent. The system now requires you to register your biometric data before reaching security. If you haven't pre-enrolled online, you'll be directed to special kiosks that can add 30 to 45 minutes to your airport time. The enrollment process involves scanning both hands, taking multiple facial photos from different angles, and providing additional identity verification. What catches most people off guard is that the system links to international databases. If you've had any travel restrictions, visa issues, or even minor infractions in other countries, flags can appear that require additional screening. Travelers report waiting up to 2 hours for clearance on issues they thought were resolved years ago. The liquid restrictions everyone memorized have been completely overhauled. The familiar 311 rule is now obsolete in many airports equipped with advanced CT scanners. These new machines can detect explosive materials and liquids without size restrictions. But here's the catch. They're not installed everywhere yet. You might breeze through Denver International with a full water bottle, then get stopped in Atlanta because their equipment hasn't been updated. The inconsistency is creating massive confusion. Some airports allow liquids up to 1 liter, others maintain the old 100 milliliter limit, and a few have eliminated restrictions entirely for certain items. Personal care products face new scrutiny too. Many common items like dry shampoo, aerosol deodorants, and even certain moisturizers containing specific chemicals are now flagged. The banned substances list has expanded to include ingredients found in everyday products that most people never considered problematic. Electronic device screening has become significantly more complex. The old rule about removing laptops from bags applies to many more devices now. Tablets larger than 7 inches, portable gaming systems, e-readers, and even large power banks must be screened separately. What's really catching people unprepared is the new battery restrictions. Lithium batteries over certain watt-hour ratings require special handling, and many popular devices exceed these limits. That high-capacity laptop battery or professional camera equipment might need special documentation or could be prohibited entirely. Smart luggage with built-in chargers faces strict rules. If the battery isn't removable, the entire bag might be rejected. Travelers are discovering this at check-in, forcing them to repack everything into different luggage or abandon expensive smart bags altogether. Health documentation requirements have evolved far beyond what most travelers expect. While COVID-specific mandates have largely disappeared, new health screening protocols have taken their place. Many international destinations now require proof of vaccination for diseases that weren't previously monitored. Certain countries demand recent health certificates for travelers from specific regions, regardless of citizenship. Digital health passports are becoming standard, but the systems aren't universally compatible. You might have your documentation in one app that isn't recognized by your destination country's systems. Mental health medications face increased scrutiny. Prescription drugs that were previously unrestricted now require additional documentation. Travelers with anxiety medications, sleep aids, or antidepressants report being questioned extensively and sometimes having medications confiscated due to improper documentation. International travel has introduced new exit requirements that shock even experienced travelers. Several countries now require advance notification before citizens can leave. This isn't just for restricted nations. Democratic countries have implemented departure tracking systems that require registration up to 72 hours before travel. Transit visa requirements have changed dramatically. Countries that previously allowed connection passengers to remain in international zones now require full visa processing for layovers, exceeding certain time limits. What used to be a simple connection in major hubs like Dubai, Istanbul, or Frankfurt might now require visa applications completed weeks in advance. Currency restrictions have become more complex and strictly enforced. Digital payment systems are preferred, but cash limits have been reduced significantly. Some countries limit incoming cash to amounts much lower than previous restrictions, and the documentation required for larger amounts has become extensive. The carry-on size restrictions that airlines enforced inconsistently are now standardized and rigidly checked. New measuring devices at gates catch bags that were previously squeezed through. Travelers report having to pay unexpected fees for bags that fit fine on previous flights, but exceed current measurements by millimeters. Weight limits for carry-on bags, previously ignored by most airlines, are now strictly enforced. Digital scales at security checkpoints flag overweight carry-ons, forcing travelers to redistribute items or pay excess baggage fees on the spot. Personal item definitions have become more restrictive. That small backpack you've always carried along with your rolling bag might now count as a second carry-on, triggering additional fees or forced check-in. Technology integration has created new potential failure points. Mobile boarding passes sometimes fail to scan with updated equipment, requiring travelers to find staffed counters that may have limited hours. Digital ID systems that work perfectly at home might not integrate with international airport systems. Airport Wi-Fi networks now require more personal information for access. Simple email registration has been replaced with phone number verification, location tracking consent, and sometimes even credit card information for free access periods. Charging stations have become restricted in many airports. Personal devices can be charged, but using them to power other equipment or sharing charging cables with other travelers is prohibited due to security concerns. Here's how to navigate these changes successfully. First, enroll in biometric programs online before traveling. Most systems allow advance registration that saves significant time at the airport. Check your destination country's specific requirements, as they vary dramatically even within regions. Second, research your specific airports. Each facility implements new rules on different timelines. What works at your departure airport might not apply to your destination or connection points. Airport websites now have detailed pages explaining their current requirements and restrictions. Third, document everything digitally and physically. Having backup copies of health certificates, prescriptions, and travel documents in multiple formats prevents delays when systems fail or aren't compatible. The airport experience in 2026 requires more preparation than ever before, but understanding these changes puts you ahead of the majority of travelers who discover new rules at the worst possible moment. Your next trip doesn't have to become a nightmare of unexpected delays and frustrations. Stay informed, prepare thoroughly, and remember that these changes are designed to improve security and efficiency, even when they feel inconvenient at the moment. Look, I know travel keeps getting more complicated, but that's exactly why this channel exists. To keep you informed so you can travel smarter, not harder. If this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and seriously drop a comment below with any questions or your own experiences with these new rules.